I just thought I'd pop on here today and share with you everything that I brought back from the crochet retreat. But I love this, and I made this with Big Twist plush. Oh, I used some safety eyes that I brought. You guys look at that. This is by Knotting Hook Crochet. We did this as a group project. Emotional support retreat dumpster fire. It's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. Well, hello my crafty friends and welcome to my channel. My name is April and I'm the designer behind The Cozy Buckeye. I just thought I'd pop on here today and share with you everything that I brought back from the crochet retreat. I've been back now for a couple weeks and you guys, I haven't filmed hardly anything since I've been back, so it's really weird being in front of the camera. The crochet retreat was so much fun and so much work. Just filming and editing and being there, just food prep, all of it was just so much work, but it was so worth it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I just love all the friends that were there. We just had so much fun. It's just, once I got back, I had to edit so much. You guys, the editing on the videos, they were a lot, but I hope you enjoyed them. And if you haven't seen them yet, please go check them out. I really enjoyed the retreat so much, and sharing the footage was really joyful for me. So anyway, go check those out. But at the retreat, we did so many things, but first and foremost, it was about crochet, right? You know, of course. And I wanted to share with you what I was able to make and also the patterns, what patterns I used, the designers, all of the good stuff, all the stuff you guys want to know. So what do you say we get started? So the very first thing that I was able to crochet while I was there, you know, Stacy and I got there the first night and we went to dinner and we went and got groceries, and I started Puddles the Duck. Puddles the Duck is by Nana's Hook Nook. And when I make this pattern, you guys, I take a row off of the head. I just think it looks better. If not, I just feel like the head is way too tall. So anyway, and I did it with a giant yarn. I use Sweet Snuggles and it's giant. It turns out very big. This is literally a keychain and it's giant. And then I used some eyes that Mom and I painted. I think they turned out really well. This pattern, if you're working quickly, I would say it takes no more than 15 to 20 minutes. No more than 30 at the most, and with this being so big, I'm probably gonna ask for 15. So love this pattern, so cute. And later on I ended up making another one in this green, same yarn. It turned out really cute. Okay, so I believe the next thing I was able to start was a snake. While we were doing the live, I was making a snake because I was so worried that I wouldn't be able to crochet and concentrate. So I made the head before we started, and I actually still need to put eyes on this thing. But while we were doing the live on Stacy's channel, which you can check her channel out for that, I did the body. I don't even think I finished it while we were doing the live. It's crazy. I cannot talk and crochet. I got better while I was there, but I found that I'm a better listener than talker. And, you know, I cannot, I mean, I can talk, don't get me wrong, I can talk, but like I cannot crochet and talk. So I don't know how you ladies are on here like chatting and crocheting. I can't do it. I maybe if it was a pattern I already knew really well, but if I have to read a pattern and try to talk, no. Anyway, so I made this. This is a Pinterest snake that you can find. It's like an orange and blue snake. It's free. When I make this snake, I add the tongue, which I've mentioned in the past. I do chain 6, slip stitch down 2, chain 3, slip stitch back down 2, and then slip stitch back down, and then slip stitch back down into the snake. It's really easy, and I think adding a tongue just really makes it look nice. So anyway, there's that. And what else did I make? I think the next thing I made was my giant cow, you guys. Oh my goodness. I love this thing. I actually made the minty cow before the retreat, which I'm going to be sharing in a video. I don't know if it'll be out before this one, but I am doing a cow video. I have made, I think, 22 cows, and I'm going to be sharing all of the patterns that I've made with you guys and talk about them. I really love this pattern. I think it's so cute. It is a lot of work. It took me a long time, especially while I was at the retreat. We got up and down so much saying, I was making this the night before everyone got there, and then the next day while everyone was there, I was finishing it up. And it took me forever because I was sewing all these spots on, sewing the parts on. All of these parts have to be sewn. And you know, if you use the sewing sticks, it's not hard, but that is the one downside to this pattern, is there is a lot of sewing. But you know, sometimes it's a must, because look what the end result is when you sew. It is incredible. And honestly, sewing's not that bad if the colors are the same. You know, if you're sewing the same colors into each other, it's not hard. This one you have to be a little more careful, because you're sewing brown onto white. So like you have to make sure your stitches aren't showing, but that's still, you just have to be a little more careful. It's not hard. And then I sewed the cone onto the pink before I sewed the pink onto the cow. So that helps a little bit. So you can do that part first. But it's so worth all of the sewing. This cow is so cute. And I just noticed I forgot its tail. I've done that a lot lately, but anyway, I gotta put a tail on this one. And I'm also gonna put my tags on all of my larger items. And honestly, I think I'm gonna charge $65 for this cow, because it is a lot of work. There's really pretty eyes on it, and it is just incredible. I just love this cow. This cow is Sprinkles Ice Cream Cow by Cozy Crochet by Tasha. So Cozy Crochet by Tasha. So incredible. I love it. I would make this again and again and again. And also there's I believe a lemon cow. There's a couple. There's a minty cow. Let's see. Okay, so there is a strawberry cow, a chocolate cow, a lemon cow, a minty cow, and a Sprinkles cow. And you get 5 patterns, and it's $9.46. So I know it seems like a lot, but oh my gosh, if I can sell this one time, I've already made my money. So if I sell these more, then it's well worth the money spent on the pattern. It is just so nice. I love this one. All right, it's probably my favorite that I made while I was there, to be honest. So anyway, that's that one. And I also made a jellyfish, which in the video I said it was an octopus. I don't know why. Why does our brain do that sometimes? Anyway, I wasn't sure at first how I felt about my color choices, but then once I put it all together, I think it turned out cute. This pattern is by Magic Filament, and I used some of our eyes we painted. I really like it. I have a ton of this yarn. If you guys have any ideas what I should make with this yarn, let me know. Other than sea creatures, but I have a lot of it. But there's this one. This one's really easy, although I will say I make a couple of the tentacles a little bit longer, and then I add just a tie at the top, because I love hanging these from my tent. These are really fun. I mean, I have hooks and I hang them, so in the fall these are all over my tent. They get a lot of people's attention. It's really cute to hang stuff like that. So just an idea if you guys want to make some jellyfish. And when I did the larger festivals, people really, they were buying them. I think I probably sold like 15 this season. I think I sold them for 26. There's that. And let's see what else. What would I like to show you next? Well, we all know I like to make these chicks. This is Hatcher the Hatching Chick by Louie and Berg. I love this little pattern. It's adorable. They're quick to make. And then the eggs, I always embroider the eyes on because this is something that like babies like to play with, you know? They can take it in and out of the egg. I just really love this pattern and they sell really well for me. I also use my tag on them that I bought from Oak and Marlow. I put these on all of my chickens. And then on the back, I'll put a price tag. Although this is an old price tag, I sell these for $18. So they sold a lot last fall. I need to make a bunch of these for my market season this coming fall. Let's see, what else? I made a penguin. This is the penguin from All from Jade, her Swinging Animals pattern. I like to just make the penguins on their own. I think I sold these for $10 last year. And if I put it on a swing, I would sell it for $12. Which I might add them to some swings. I do need to make some swinging animals this year, but there's this one. These are so quick to make. You can batch make them by doing all the black and the eyes, and then, or you can actually do the bodies and then do the eyes at the end. Just batch make a bunch of them. All right, so the next thing I made was another All from Jade pattern. This is the mini caterpillar, the fidgety toy. This is the first time I've made this. And I used Sweet Snuggles Light. This was yarn that we had, people had brought in at the retreat, and I was just testing it out. I don't love this yarn because of the shedding. Sorry guys, I know a lot of you love this yarn. I don't like how it comes apart. So anyway, this was pretty easy to make. The way it's connected is kind of neat. Literally, you take a string all the way up, from the bottom all the way up, and on both sides, and then you go back down two, I think, 2 or 3, and then you tie it off. So, and honestly, it really is an awesome fidget toy. I really wanted to do it in the rainbow colors, but we didn't have all the rainbow colors, so blue it was. Still cute though. I would probably make more of these, but I don't honestly know how much to sell this for because it did take me a while, but it's so small. I don't know. I'd probably sell it for at least 18 because of the time in it. I don't know, 18 maybe? What do you guys think? Seem high? I think 18 is what I will sell it for. And I did embroidered eyes on it because I thought maybe a baby might like to play with it. All right. I also made gummy bears by Hook Crochet Co. This was a pattern that was being shared at the retreat in one of our group chats. And I really enjoyed this pattern. I think I made like 6 of them, but my daughter took one when I got home, so I have 5. I think I'm going to put them on keychains. I just haven't done that yet. So anyway, there's these. I also made this awesome dumpster fire. I love this. This was so cute. This is by Knotting Hook Crochet. We did this as a group project. Emotional Support Retreat Dumpster Fire. It's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. It was really easy to make, and it's super cute. Super cute. Oh, we had a fun time making these, and we made a reel, and I put it in my video, but we really enjoyed that. It was fun. We had a good time.
My dumpster fire is delightful.
My dumpster fire is hot.
My dumpster fire is spectacular.
My dumpster fire is hunky. My dumpster fire is snazzy.
My dumpster fire is sweet. My dumpster fire is luminous.
My dumpster fire is flamin'.
My dumpster fire is absolutely sizzling.
My dumpster fire is flamboyant.
My dumpster fire is foxy.
My dumpster fire is glamorous.
My dumpster fire is hot.
Super cute! Thank you, Robin!
Again, thanks Robin for this pattern. It was very much enjoyed by all that made it. I think only a couple people didn't make it, but they said they were going to. So they will probably make it when they get home. All right, so there's that. And the last crochet thing I made, it's probably my second favorite. I made a Care Bear out of the Everbear, Mama Made Minis Everbear Knotted Lovey, but I used the ebook to make it a plush. So I'm gonna put my little tag on the butt, but I love this, and I made this with Big Twist plush. Oh, I used some safety eyes that I brought. You guys look at that. Look at that face. So cute. I need to make like all of the Care Bears. I just love this thing. What do you guys think of the Care Bear? Is it cute? I've also done a Pooh Bear out of that bear. I think it's fun to take all of those patterns and figure out like what characters you can make with the Mama Made Minis patterns. I wish I had all of them, but I don't feel like spending that much money. I did just buy a couple more, but I haven't made them yet, so. All right, and then we did the plushie exchange, you guys, and the plushie exchange, I won these crochet hooks. I can't remember who these are by, but they're really nice. I like this yarn. She really stuffed these. They're really tight. I almost, like, they're so stuffed that I was like, did she put a pull noodle in here? Because they are so, there's so much stuffing in here. It's crazy. I don't stuff mine like that, but they are very much like a crochet hook. So anyway, these are what I want in the plushie exchange. Which, I mean, these are cute, but I really wanted that cat or the Apple Man. I was kind of, you know, disappointed that I didn't get to keep one of those. I do love these though, but I really like the cat especially, you know. I'm a cat person, so. All right, so then we had a couple crafts we did, and I really enjoyed those. I have never made Ami sticks, and we did make Ami sticks. So I made a kitty and a flower. And these are just double-ended knitting needles and silicone beads. I didn't even put glue on them. Like, you can just take them off. These are so easy to make. So if you guys have some double-ended knitting needles laying around and you want to make some, or you want to order some of these, the silicone beads I think you can order really cheap on Temu or AliExpress. I don't know. I might have to order me some just so I can make some because I really enjoyed it. But these are the ones I made. And then we made stitch markers. My daughter took one. I gave her a B, but I made this little corgi puppy. And then I made this little guitar, which I was planning on giving to my son. I just haven't done it yet. And then we did safety eyes, you guys, with resin. I really enjoy the resin. I think I'm gonna have to spend some money and go buy this stuff because I just really enjoyed the mica powders and all the sparkles and stuff. So I'm probably gonna have to do that. The first ones I made were these blue ones. And I think they're pretty cool. I like how they're sparkly. And then I made these. And this one's really neat. And then at the end, Stacy and I were just using leftover stuff that was already mixed to make eyes for our giveaway winner. If we haven't announced someone yet, you guys need to go ahead and apply to win our big giveaway. But then I also did these. And these are like purple and blue, which I thought was really neat. And then I did a purple. All right, so there were the eyes. And then of course, everybody went home with a Max Carpetbag Works bag, a crochet hook case. This is the one I picked out. This one, it kind of matches my other one, except this one's black and my other one's like turquoise. So I thought maybe if I got another set of needles, I think I should. Another set of crochet hooks, that I would have another case. So you guys, I really love this company. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but that is a velvet and it is so soft. And I love putting my hooks in here. It keeps them organized. I can see where they're at. And the crochet project bag is so nice. I have been using it now for probably close to 8 or 9 months, and it is the only project bag I have used since I got it. I just love it so much. It's so well made. The inside of it is duck cloth. It's really nice. If you guys haven't checked them out, I will put a link in the description, as well as I do have a 10% off code. It's MCW April if you want to go check them out. They also have other things too. They have purses and luggage, and if it is just such a vibe. It is so nice. It's like old style meets new. I mean, it's just beautiful. So anyway, go check them out. This company sent almost $1,100 to our retreat and product to sponsor us for the retreat. And I really thank them for doing that. It was very, very sweet of them. And I think everybody really enjoyed getting a new case. So, okay, what else? What else? All right, well, I brought home some Elise Voluto from the crochet retreat. I wanted to share this with you guys. I haven't used it yet. It's upside down. I have not used it yet. I wanted to share it in this video. So all this stuff has been sitting waiting for me to do a video sharing everything. So now I can use this yarn. What should I make? What should I make with these two skeins? I was thinking about making a puppy. I think that's what I'll do. I might even do another Mama Made Minis puppy that I gave away at the retreat. In the giveaway or the plushie exchange. I really love that dog. That was really cute. And I think I might make another one of those. And then I also brought home 2 skeins of the Elise Voluto Softy Plus. This is a little bit thinner. I don't know what I'll make with this yet. I haven't decided, but I want to give it a try. And the Elise Voluto, you guys, I'm going to order some of this. I really like this yarn. It's super soft. But I wanted to make something before I go spending a lot of money. And also I'm trying to go through my yarn stash. You guys, I have so much yarn. And, you know, I'm always running out of like white and black and brown, of course, because there isn't a decent brown with Bernette. But I have so much of the other stuff that I just need to get through. And I have been making a lot of things lately. So, you know, I'm excited to share. I have other things I've made. Okay, so what have I been making since the retreat? Let's go over some other stuff too, because you know, I've been making so many things. Let's do that. Here's some more stuff that I've been making. Let's talk about it. Okay, so since I've been home from the crochet retreat, I have been making lots of plushies. But I've been trying to find ways to get rid of some of my variegated yarn. And I'm like, oh, what can I do? So, and I love these patterns, but I don't know how I feel about this yarn. So you guys have to let me know in the comments how you feel about using variegated yarn on your plushies. So first I made Eleanor the Elephant. This is a pattern by Madeline Maycoat. You guys, I have made this before. I made this last fall. It sold the first show I went to. I love this elephant. I put my tag on the butt, which I plan on doing on all of my bigger plushies. I love the way she connects the legs and the arms and the ears. Everything is crocheted in. It's fabulous. So what do you guys think of this one? I think it's cute. I don't know how I feel about the yarn though. And again, I used eyes that Mom and I painted. I think the color choice looks nice with this elephant. So this pattern, I love it, by Madeline Maycoat. It's very nice. I decided, why not? I'm on a Madeline Maycoat kick, so let's make this bunny. I've been wanting to make this bunny for a while. This is Brinley the bunny. Now, I did some eyelashes on her. I also did a pom-pom on the butt. I don't love this yarn, you guys. I don't. I'm not really sure. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think about it. I will probably sell both of these for probably $36. I don't know. We'll see. I might start high, and then if they don't sell, I'll lower the price. But these take a little while, so I feel like I'm going to try to get my money for them. So we'll see. I don't know if they'll sell though with these colors. I think the elephant's better than this bunny. I'm not sure how I feel about these colors. So anyway, let me know. Let me know your opinions on the variegated yarn. Not sure. Not sure at all. All right, so this one's cute. This one is Ginger the Bunny. This is by my friend Stacy, Apple Tree Boutique. Here on YouTube, she's Stacy Makes. I, here lately, have been trying to do a different crochet method. I have always crocheted yarn over, and I've been trying to do yarn under lately. And this is yarn under. And I think the stitches are tighter, and I honestly think that I don't pull as much, so then I'm not getting as much hand pain. It's definitely an adjustment trying to switch, but I have been making more and more things that way. So, and I don't know why it's so hard for me to remember which one I'm doing. So, but I am doing the yarn under on this one. And then on all of those I've showed you, it was pretty much yarn over. Yeah, so, but it's cute. I like these colors. I think this is an older formulation, and it's called like Easter egg or something with Bernette. It's very appropriate for Easter. Very cute. This I'll probably sell for $12. I love her little bunny, it's so cute. And then I made the Chunky Bun by Naughty Nat. This is the first Pokemon I've done. I also did the yarn under method on this one, which I think this was the first project I did where I did that, and I was like, wow, it's really tight. The stitches are tight. I didn't pull as much, and it looks good. So I'm trying to switch, you guys. Let me know, are you a yarn over or yarn under? I mean, most people who learn to crochet granny squares and hats and apparel will do the yarn over method, but the yarn under method is something that people who make amigurumi do. So if you do both, I'd like to know. Like, I think I will do both because I think it's important to do it one way for apparel and then for plushies to do the opposite. So anyway, I've also made another knotted plushie, except I don't do the knots. I'm not a fan of the knots. What do you guys think of this monster? This is Mini Maven Monster. And I just wanted to do a bunch of fun colors on it. I think it turned out really cute. I don't like doing the knots, you guys. It just seems like a waste to me. This one's really cute. So there's that one, and I have one more. This is Titus, the medium turtle by Old Soul Factory. This is the first time I've used eyes that aren't sinker, and I'm not a fan. I like the sinker eyes better. So I don't like how they stick up. I like when they sink into the plushie. But these are pretty eyes. So this I used Big Twist Plush. It's a fairly large plushie. I love these colors. This is the Dreamland yarn by Lion Brand, and then this is the Big Twist Plush. This pattern is very simple, very quick. It's a great market make. I'd probably sell this for $24. So that's it. That's what I've made. Those are the things I've made lately. All right, I have a couple more. I almost forgot. I have made a duck, another duck. This is Bubbles the duck, the keychain pattern. This is by Nana's Hook Nook. Great quick pattern. I will probably sell this for $15. And then you guys, I have been making cats lately. This is my cat pattern that I wrote a long time ago. I have never published it. I was thinking about doing a tutorial to share my eyes with you guys, and I might share the pattern, but I was thinking about writing it up too, so just let me know. I know there's so many cat patterns out there, but this is mine. I think it's a great size. I sell these for $18, and I made this one and this one, and I also do the, there we go. And I did this one. And this one. And this one. I have another video I'm going to be working on, so I'm going to share a bunch of cowl patterns with you guys, so stick around for that. It should be coming soon. Also working on a bonus video, a Q&A that Stacy and I filmed at the retreat. And we also have a YouTube 101 that we are going to throw out as a bonus coming up, so stay tuned for all of that. But I hope you enjoyed all of my makes. If you did, please consider giving this video a like. And if you would like to support me, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying your projects and you're happy and healthy, and I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Okay, let's do it. I just love all of my crochet friends that was there. So if that hasn't been finished, the inside of it is made from duck cloth. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. I am a yarn over. Hold on. Usually do the yarn over, yarn under, yarn over. Why is that so hard for me to remember? Oh my God. Most people who crochet apparel do the yarn over method. This is the Homeland, no. How long is this video? I don't know. Doesn't say. Oh, it's only 17 minutes.